Baby, do you want a beatbox?
Yeah, I do. Cookie and cream. Cookie and cream. Chal bas, है ना bye. Sorry?
I'm not mostly insane, I'm mostly sane.
Did I say mostly insane? Yeah. That's because I'm nervous. Can I do this again?
What is this? I was promised you're gonna fight. Why are you saying nice things?
You want to fucking go, bro?
Go for it.
Huh? Do you
I cannot waxed. Let it be.
Can you tell us like some of the things you write? Like how because honestly, and I'm not saying this as a but I want to know how disgusting.
It's not disgusting.
Romantic.
I didn't prepare myself only, or I didn't keep my eyes open only for any other opportunities growing up, because I was like, karna to yahi, I'm going to become the best radio jockey this country has seen, and that's that. Till I became a radio jockey and heard my show, and I was just like, oh my God. There's this guy who's come on a bike, okay? This is me and my mama walking. He's come on the bike and he's parked the bike like this. He's taken his helmet off and he's like, photo chahiye.
It'd be so cute to name a crab.
What do you name a crab right now at the top of your head? If you had a
Poochie.
crab right now.
Like a poochie.
Let's talk about the United Nations that you are working with.
Which is very impressive.
But do you call Bill Gates Bill? Like is it a first name or like Mr. Gates?
But you're not
what's up, B?
Because I've seen videos where he's introducing you and you're not introducing him, right?
No, it was just a story.
Story.
Yeah, that was just me telling you that, dude, it's fucking G. I over exaggerate.
Oh.
I was like, where is that?
Yeah, what's up with that shit, bro?
I'm sure he knows your first name basis now.
That's because
Is he Bill or is it B? What's up, B? Or is it-
Billy. No, I think he's not Bill because we are friendly. I think he's Bill because everybody calls him Bill.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You just.
Yeah, like Bill and Melinda, you call them Bill and Melinda.
How did your paths intertwine, dude?
So Nikhil Taneja kind of introduced me to being a goalkeeper in 2019, and he was like, I really think you should be a goalkeeper. Goalkeepers are basically like the Gates Foundation does this event where they'll pick people who are doing work around the world and get them together, and you get to be a goalkeeper. You talk about what the Gates Foundation is, like you work with them.
Okay.
And climate action is like a huge point on their agenda with work that they're doing. So Nikhil got me to be a goalkeeper in 2019, and then I've been one since. And last year is when I got on their advisory board because Nikhil kind of stepped down. So
Wow.
he suggested that I should take that place, and I was like, oh, so I call him for everything. And I'm like, okay,
But
now
that's
what?
a big responsibility.
It's huge.
Big,
It's
bro.
huge,
You're also
yeah.
talking about a problem that is massive right now.
Yeah, that I'm fairly, in all honesty, very new to.
Right.
In the conversation. Like if you talk about body positivity and girl education and like internet hate, I've still been having that conversation for 6 years. This is just 2 years. Like climate action is a very new conversation for me.
But it's again, being new to it is fine, and then educating yourself is fine. But just saying that this does not exist, which a lot of people do.
Yeah, like indifference is.
Bro, and I know this because you know how much I love the ocean, how much I go diving, and every time I've dived in the same spots in the last 5 years, and I've seen. And this year, for the first time, there's a picture I put up of a coral bed that was half dead, and the other half have started sprouting with a little bit of colors now. So and I talk about it, I get goosebumps, and it's ridiculous. Like this stuff like this, I weep in the water. Like the number of dives where I'll see something and I'll cry, and which is why I'm such a huge fan of what you're doing. And how long does it take to sort of research? Because you're talking about a topic that is universal.
But that's the thing. I have just come to realize that I'll never know exactly how everything that I need to know.
Right.
I'm constantly learning, but I've realized my space in this conversation. Like, for example, it's very clear that I'm not someone who has actively worked on climate action for so long.
Correct.
I've been to one beach cleanup,
Okay.
which is barely anything.
But that, okay. Right.
I have not done any work on the ground. I have not worked with non-profits. I've not worked with organizations. I've not actively done anything that I can show quantifiable change for.
Can I tell you what you could have done?
But I'm telling you, yeah.
Showers are probably.
No, fair enough. But that is where I've recognized my space. I recognize that I have reach and I have impact. So the fact that I get opportunities to be in these rooms where these conversations happen, I can take those conversations, break them down into bite-sized pieces and disseminate them into my audience. So I understand my role as that. I'm the mediator, and I say this to everyone.
But that's fantastic.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm very happy with that. I say this to everyone, that whatever conversation you want to make, please use my platforms for it, because I know I have an impact, and I've said this before, I have the best audience in the world. I have the best audience in the world.
In terms of, like,
They will listen, and they will speak to me.
And they're very loyal to you.
They're extreme, yes, but they always listen. And you know, so many of my friends, like Malika says this to me, Mithila says this to me, everybody, Kritika says this to me, that, you know, Prajakta, we've never had a hate comment from a mostly sane fan page. We've never seen them bringing anyone down. And I respect that, and that is my biggest strength online. And I know that that's rare.
but they reflect off you, I think, because you are that person.
Which is the community that I'm talking about. So if I have that, I know that I can use it for conversations to happen, even if those aren't my conversations.
But that's the thing, right? Someone not very recently, when I was doing chatting with Chinu, told me that, yeah,
What is chatting with Chinu?
is how I started, where I just reached out to my favorite scuba divers in the world. And someone told me there that to be a marine conservationist, you don't have to have a degree.
Yeah.
You have to give a fuck about the ocean. So even if tomorrow you tell 3 other people, like right now I was in Maldives diving, and there are these people who feed the sharks in the evening.
Yeah.
And then when they come to the shore, these little nurse sharks, they pet them. Right now, you don't realize is they have a protective layer on top of their skin.
It's like their sunscreen.
It's a sunscreen. So they can literally die over. And I was like, dude, that's me being a marine conservationist. I give a fuck. Which is why, and at your level, now imagine multiply that by 10,000, probably more.
Yeah.
Million.
Even if you say, guys, just stop doing XYZ on a daily
just
basis.
like
That
stop.
is me,
That's
you
what
an
I mean.
ambassador.
Yeah, that's what I
Corals
mean.
are pretty, don't touch them. Just look at them.
Yeah.
Or any.
Pretty, look at them. Matlab, when you are scuba diving, like there's some etiquettes that you need to follow. Or
Respect,
you're on a
basic,
beach
yeah.
also, just follow some etiquettes.
Yeah.
Like if you're smoking, don't stub your cigarette in the
Yeah.
sand. They're like small things like that.
It took me one beach cleanup to feel like, what the fuck have I been doing? So I was with Afros one of these Saturdays on Versova beach, and वो तो मतलब proper होता है कि you can't do it properly. You have to get down on your knees, you have to मांडी डाल के नीचे बैठो और उठाओ
gloves and
कचरा
the-
हाथ से. हाँ, gloves होते हैं. But जो है shoes कपड़े जो तुम पहन के आए हो, बैठो नीचे उठाओ. So sanitary napkins उठाए हैं, plastics उठाए हैं, diapers उठाए हैं, bags full
Needles,
of
you gotta have
food.
needles.
Needles है, alcohol bottles, everything. When you pick it up, so this was a great advice that Aisha करके एक climate activist है from Pakistan.
Okay.
I met her in Davos earlier this year. And,
What were you doing in Davos, bro?
the World Economic
Economics.
Forum was happening.
Prep. I don't do last.
Sound like an excited student in a class right now. Sorry.
But yeah, so I met her there, and I asked her, I said, what's the one advice you'll give to people who want to care about the environment, just don't know how to start? And she said this, she's like, just plant a tree. And when you
Right.
see that tree didn't survive because of a lot of things, you will give a fuck about the environment. So this is what I'll always say, that go do one beach cleanup.
Right.
Until you pick up those plastics with your hand and put it in a truck for recycling, you
Right.
will not understand the depths of this conversation.
And what do you, so tell me again, because you fucking take time out for everything, in terms of climate change, because you're slowly getting to know more and more about
Yeah.
what it is. If you had to sort of, on a daily basis, are there things you've changed
Oh
about?
yeah. But that's the thing. That's another thing. Like my dream, I'll say it out now because I want to put it out in the universe. I don't know how
Do it.
it will happen. It's a very steep mountain. My dream is to make EVS in school a higher rated subject.
Yeah, it's a nothing.
I studied EVS in school, by the way.
But 10
Never mind,
marks.
I
You
got
failed
10.
in science, nah?
No, in my school, science was optional.
What?
Yeah, it was great. That's I'm such a good
But see,
human
that's what I'm
being.
saying. Now, if more people knew about it, like I went to a state board school and हमें कुछ 10 mark का टेस्ट होता था EVS पे. इतनी पतली सी टेक्स्ट बुक होती थी, कभी-कभी तो होती भी नहीं थी, किसी एक टेक्स्ट बुक के लास्ट पेज पे कुछ 4
But एक बात बताओ, environmental science ना बड़ा, it's a very general knowledge thing. You don't need a textbook for it. It's
No.
what is the right answer?
No.
You know it, just bloody.
But that's what I'm saying. I had more marks in arts and sports. And you should really see my drawings and my sport. They're not good.
Really?
Yeah,
What do you
I
play?
know.
What do you play? What do you play? What do you play? What do you play?
I don't play anything. I used to play basketball in school, and now I've realized that I'm decent at golf.
What?
Yeah, but we'll get to that. Listen to me.
What's your handicap? Do you have a handicap?
the way.
Or you're just driving right now?
I don't know these big words. I've just started.
It's like
Top golf is my jam. I'll win at top golf if I go.
I will mess you up in top golf.
Is that a bet?
Bro, I will mess
Are you?
you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Answer my question.
I will
Answer my question.
mess you.
Is that a challenge?
Bro, right now.
Yes or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're done. Bro, it's game over. The next time when we're not having juice salad, yeah, bro, don't embarrass yourself.
Let's not get there so quick.
I'm there. I've reached.
Okay, have fun.
Parked. I've given the key to the valley. I'm like, bro, where's Prajakta, man?
She just took the medal and left because you're late.
Shit! Punch me in the mouth.
But listen to my dream, yeah.
Sorry.
We'll do that. We'll do top golf. So my dream is to bring that change in the curriculum academically with the
Yes.
constitution, not the constitution, with the board, with the education board, to make environmental studies a slightly higher rated subject so people take it seriously. That way when you grow up
Yeah.
and you have to take responsibility for your environment, it's not a lifestyle change, it's lifestyle.
But also when it's ingrained at a younger age, it's just
Exactly. Like I didn't have to be taught about a compost pit because I grew up seeing a compost pit in my house.
What is a compost pit?
A compost pit is when all your wet kachra you put in a pit.
Right.
You let it compost.
Right.
You use that as fertilizer for your plants.
But doesn't that smell?
No, it doesn't smell when you put it in earth.
Oh really?
No, it doesn't smell. Nobody knows that.
There we go. We learned something new.
well, I knew about it. Speak for yourself.
In our balcony right now.
Yeah, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. Like saving water or like waste segregation. जब ये तो बहुत अभी वो हुआ ना regularize हुआ.
Right. Repeat, please. Don't worry.
कि दो अलग अलग डस्टबिन्स रखने हैं पहले तो नहीं था but I have grown up with seeing dry waste being segregated.
But that's really nice. Does that also help? Because I think, from whatever research I've done, your mom's a teacher, right?
Yeah.
So is it because of that, or is it like a cultural thing कि करते हैं? Because not every household does it.
I don't know how but they
मतलब ड्राई वेस्ट और वेट वेस्ट का फंडा अभी तक किसी घर में इतना नहीं होता है. It's very few families.
I was in the
who do
US
that.
right now. We were in Pennsylvania. There they don't have it.
So how do you
Also, Cooks, just keep in mind she has a 6 a.m. Call time tomorrow.
It's fine. It's like 8:30.
I don't know what time she sleeps. I know I'm talking to her like she's not around right now.
Hey, give
I know what the
Prajakta
fuck is
popcorn,
happening.
please? I think Prajakta is really enjoying this right now.
I'm trying to instigate a fight because we promised her one, Cooks. You're not doing shit right now.
You want to play a game?
But, what, like one of her novels?
No.
But do you have a look you give Rishank and he knows he's fucked up? Like she has that one look.
What's your look?
I have a picture of it.
So I'll not give
There's
him
a
the
picture
look.
that, bro.
My level of patience now is very high. I don't get pissed off easily. So for me to give that look, he has to do something
Really extreme.
really bad. Like
What takes you up, bro? Like I know what takes her. Like it's certain things that I will keep pushing, and then there's that one dot, and then it's just she does this. The moment she does this, it's
Like literally this?
Like it's a Muralidharan dusra. It's this, and that's it. I know I'm fucked.
But I think deep down he does it because he wants to get that reaction out of me because he'll just keep.
Boys are the worst.
Girls are the best.
That's right.
Bro, but bro, listen, first of all, you lovely feminist.
What did you say? What did you do?
She's just like, has a girl are the best. She's like, I wish.
Chinu is a cheater.
Chino is a cheater. No, but you have that with Vishal because, dude, you guys have been together since before India got independent, no? Like, when that kind of stuff was happening. So, you guys are, dude, it's amazing. And I'm guessing that love goes up and down on days, right? But the fact that at this day and age, with the level of, and again, I haven't met him yet, which is on you.
I know, that's on me.
And on you, bro, because you were supposed to come meet us tonight because you got busy.
Yeah.
But
That's on me.
yeah, that's on you. But how do you make that, dude? In this day and age, especially when you started at a time when both of you are figuring out life,
I was 18, he was 22.
right? Which is literally figuring out life, right? And you were just being nudged by puberty that time.
Hardly, no.
Touched. It was a
Puberty hit at 26.
okay, koso do. So people were like, 3 साल के बाद मिलते हैं, ठीक है?
6 7
8 अच्छा आधे घंटे पहले हुई थी, सॉरी हाँ. So and then he finds his calling, you find yours, and then you guys grow. How the fuck did then this to this? It's like Pac-Man, bro. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
I think the fact that we are both very different people really helped.
No?
Yeah, we are we are nothing like each other, like nothing.
In what sense? What is?
All senses. The only thing that we are similar on are the way we travel and the way we eat. Just these two things.
How do you travel? What do you mean?
Like how, you know, like Sudeep, who is a very, very dear friend. He's my mentor. He's my life. I love Sudeep. But I'll never take a vacation with him.
Why?
Because he's the... Chalo, क्या करना है? 6 बजे, उठ.
Are you sure you want to go diving with him?
No, I'll go diving with you.
Yeah. You won't go diving then?
Because I enjoy my breakfast, I enjoy my sleep, and I want to enjoy my dive.
Okay,
I don't want to
good.
be like...
I can't do that.
First of all, fuck you, I'm not that. I'm not that. Okay? I'm actually that.
You can tell.
I'm exactly that.
I'll not believe you if you say you're not.
I'm exactly that.
He's passionate about diving, so he goes...
I don't know why everything comes back to diving.
But like, what when you're not diving?
I'm the same person.
Oh boy, then.
I'm a carpe diem this motherfucker
You
dude.
wake up at 7:30, quarter to 8 in the morning, he's pacing around in the room and he is listening. He is my thesaurus, okay? Any general knowledge question you ever have.
Oh my god, you're a fun fact person?
I'm a fun fact
So is
person.
Rishank.
So for me, it's like
Eat meat, bro. Sorry, go on.
Never mind. So basically, he is this guy who's always like, okay, if I'm not doing anything, I need to learn something. If I'm not learning something, I need to like absorb, like I need to do
No,
something.
but how do you, so when you're traveling, are you a poduri? Like, I just want to eat and be...
Are you a luggage?
It's a Gujarati word.
I'm a podari. Podari means someone who's just lazy. Like, I want to be luggage on a holiday. Don't ask me to plan. Tell me what time to show up and I'll show up.
So I go for a vacation with my trolley bag.
I'll not show up also.
I get her as my trolley bag. Like this time, so if it's a non-diving trip, I'll still wake up and I want to soak in the... for me, it's always been like... Because I was I took to traveling rather very, very early. Come on, behave, Chinu, you're podcasting right now. And it was just, even if we had a long weekend, my dad like, out of Bombay.
Okay.
So, and he kept saying, there's a tourist and a traveler, right? He said, be a traveler. So I think it's just been imbibed in me since so many that when you go soak in the food, the culture, the people, and you don't do that sitting in a hotel room, which is my take on
I'm proud of you that
life.
you're a traveler, Kukki,
Yeah.
but I'm proud of me that I'm a tourist.
You're a bagel.
No, we're not. No.
I enjoy doing what I do.
No, but that's what I'm
I
saying.
absorb culture, I absorb everything, but I
at your
don't
own
feel
pace.
the need to be this.
Exactly. So then you're not a tourist.
I know what I've
You're still a
absorbed, and I don't
traveler.
feel the need.
Are you lying to our guest to her face?
Yes.
To make yourself look good?
If that's what you think,
She lies.
but
No.
I'm a very chill traveler. I like to be easy.
Same.
Chill, enjoy.
So that's how Rishank and I are. Like, we'll wake up, we'll do our breakfast.
Yes, if your travel styles are the same, it's great.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the...
You're making me sound like a fucking villain right now.
Because there's nobody else on this planet I want to travel with except you. So there is really nothing to it. It's just that
Look at that.
Fuck you, liar. Do not pull that shit on me. No way.
But I might not agree with like waking up at 5:30 in the morning on a holiday. But you know how happy I am that I get those experiences because of you. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have even...
How do you travel though? Because you keep... This is not a Scuba Chinu and Kukki podcast.
Why not make it? It's so
It
much
is Kukki
fun.
and cream.
Because I want to know about this.
Absolutely, my bad.
So tell me, what are your thoughts and dreams, Kukki? What do you see yourself doing 5 years from now?
Is this the time you give him the look?
Oh no, there's
Not
there's
yet.
बहुत time है. For that, I have to like say something like disgusting.
5 more hours. 5 more hours till he pisses me
Like
off.
I know that if I hate her fashion sense a lot of times. I'm very muffled about. Like there'll be time where I come out and like it's vice versa. She's like, what? And
I think I look bomb
You do.
in those outfits.
No, but you do in general.
And then he'll be like, read a fashion magazine.
He'll say that.
He has told me this on my birthday. Read a fashion magazine.
I did. And what do you say?
Sure.
What do you say? Because I just showed you. I'm like, baby, look what you're wearing. She didn't know what the difference between oversized and just triple
I
XL.
am all about wearing loose clothes.
Same.
Comfort over fashion for me.
Yeah, but oh god, you're gonna make me look like an asshole, dude.
Look नहीं की जरूरत है नहीं जो है सो है.
Yeah.
But like I prefer loose.
But I'm there. I'm
baggy.
with you.
इस episode के बाद जो like people are gonna think I'm a fucking monster. Like she made me look like I'm hating on her fashion.
No, he's not a monster. He's a very sweet guy with very strong opinions about fashion.
That's way worse, dude. That's instantly way worse.
अब जो है,
So the United Nations and so on and so forth.
you think climate change is going to break this right now?
So what is it like shaking Hrithik Roshan's hand?
Did you
though?
just ignore what you're saying?
Oh, it happens all the time. Because I'm like, just move on.
Because
Just,
he knows he's going to bring it back in the bedroom.
how is it, dude? It's coming back.
I have a very personal question to ask.
Ask.
When you started off, okay, like I'll be very honest with you. So, 7 to 8 years back, I wanted to be in the beauty community of YouTube. So, I did try my luck making a few videos. And rightfully, like now if I see those videos, I'm super like, oh God, that's not me. But I'm very happy for that girl. Like,
Yeah.
it's so cute. Like, I love me. Also, I love me. I love me, okay? So, I don't find it funny or anything, but
I don't find funny either.
it's just that when you start something, you are raw. You don't know how to edit well. You don't know how to shoot well. It can get demotivating. It can get crazy at times. How do you, 10 years from the time that you started, you must have been demotivated at some points looking at like, oh shit, this video didn't do well, or maybe people did not love it enough. What do you tell newcomers that don't give up on your dreams? Just be at it, be persistent, give it your all, because it's going to eventually turn out well.
Great.
Yeah, like give me a message, because I think I'm in the mood to hear that positive affirmation.
But like, can I be very honest with you? I have never been a very aware person.
In what sense?
Slightly delusional at all times. Like, for example, when I started doing content, I didn't know any of it. I didn't know how the platform works, what the analytics say, what the numbers say, what a demographic is, what my reach is, what are the... Like, I'll just say it out loud, I suck at most things when it comes to putting it down to paper. Like, if you put India's map and tell me point this, point that, I'll still be very bad at it, because I am very, very not aware about a lot of things in life. And that has actually kind of gotten me through a lot of this, because since I was so unaware, I never had the insight to doubt, or I never knew better than what I was doing to feel like, oh, but like, what if it doesn't work out? उतनी समझ ही नहीं थी. मैं उतनी smart थी ही नहीं.
ये तो झूठ.
No, but it's true, and I'm very glad.
समझ तो होगी, because you know कि what you're doing is...
नहीं, I came from a very disappointing job, yeah. I hated going to the radio station.
I heard you lost a lot of weight when you were working there.
I did.
Because you were stressed.
I was so, I
That website
hated
told
doing
me
it.
this.
It also said the number of kgs.
11.
Yes, that was true.
ये website ने बहुत study किया है यार about you.
But and how do you flashback? Like how do you jump back from that? Because
When I started making content, I started having so much fun doing it. कि I never rationally thought about it. I never sat down and thought कि, अच्छा, what is my monthly? I started in Feb. The first actual big paycheck, like consistent paycheck I made was in the following Jan. So,
and when you say consistent, like what are the? Do you remember how much it was? Do you want to say how much was it?
It was for a 5 video brand deal with Yatra.com. It was my first brand deal, and when I saw the number, I was like, I said, this can't be right. Like, do you want to double check this? And then Sudeep was like, no, that's what we locked it. It was way more than I'd expected.
And you have to make mistakes.
Oh, 100%. And I've made mine. Many of them.
And it's
huge
only
ones.
normal. It's only normal. But as a matter of fact, since you have such a big reach to people, like it's also important to like address it, that make mistakes.
Yeah.
Fuck up, learn to unfuck those mistakes.
Yeah. Or
And
even
how will you
don't,
learn
as
it
long
if
as
you
you
don't
learn
make
from it.
mistakes?
Yeah.
But it's normal, like something as simple as do embarrassing things, learn from it, so that you know the repercussions of it. Don't always try to be this Miss Goody Two Shoes, because it will not get you anywhere in life.
Yeah.
And when you're 60, you will regret not making these mistakes.
I agree, 100%. Like, as much as I don't want to do what I did, I'm so glad that I did because I know I would never get a chance to do those things which were fun.
And you
They were
wouldn't-
mistakes, but they were fun.
You wouldn't be so raw about learning from your mistakes.
Our biggest issue was I was your first and now last
Yeah.
long-term serious relationship.
I never had a proper boyfriend. Yeah.
No, she never had a relationship.
But did you like?
I've been on dates.
Okay.
I have I've been in long distances where I've spoken to like the guy I was probably crushing over or something, but I have never had a boyfriend till I met Chinu when I was 26.
So, for example, when we go out partying and someone just like we bumped into an ex of mine, and it was just I'm in touch with them. So like I'm like, oh, I love. But if I
But insecurity is normal for someone who's not been through it. So I've expressed those insecurities to him, and I've learned that today I've had one of the best times at a wedding with his ex-girlfriend.
best.
best
I barely got to hang out with you.
Was it her wedding?
Not her wedding, another common friend's wedding.
best friend's wedding.
But
and
I
But
never
you hung out with
imagined
her.
hung
Hung out
out,
means-
partied.
I think she spent more time with.
Like Chinu had gone to the room and she and I was still chilling, and it was so beautiful because I never knew that an 18-year-old Hriya would be comfortable doing this.
I get that.
So I'm glad I was that insecure person. I had, very fixed notions about how a boy is supposed
And I'm so
to be.
happy that you say that because most times, people say that, if I had to change something, I wouldn't want to change anything, bro.
Really?
The only thing I want to change is probably go back in time and love myself more.
No.
I would want to
I'll
love
tell you
myself
why.
more and not put myself under so much pressure.
It's very
कि छोड़
audacious
ना
of
लो,
me to say
बोलेंगे,
no.
बोले दो.
But I'm telling you why. Because you wouldn't get to this point only where you would want to go back and love yourself more had you not gone.
But because I'm at this point, I just want to be like, "Arey, it's okay."
But that's what I'm saying. It's okay for Hriya at 34.
Huh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, I think what she's saying is that if you didn't make those mistakes or if you were too harsh or not too harsh on yourself, you wouldn't be where you are today.
Like, for example, if you had, say, gone back and loved yourself more, you wouldn't be this person that
Sorry.
you are right now.
What I'm trying to say is, I didn't love myself less, but I just wish like I was more easy on myself. And I'm an overthinker. That's my personality trait. I overthink everything.
Join the
So
club.
I just want to be that person ki don't overthink. It's okay. And you
But
will
you
forget
have-
about it.
But that's
Which
my
actually
point.
did.
That's my point. You will never get to a point of forgetting about it if you don't overthink in the first place.
That's true.
So being like sometimes it's okay to overthink.
All the time.
Always, dude.
It's great.
That's true. Now that you put it like that,
That's
it
what I'm
makes
saying.
sense.
Like, so basically, if you change anything about anything that you've lived, you wouldn't be feeling exactly what you're feeling right now. You wouldn't have this insight only.
But it's very normal to wish that something went.
Of course. Yeah.
Matlab, that's what I'm trying to say.
No,
कि
that's,
matlab
yeah,
it's real.
that's fair.
कि
Yeah.
It's okay, fuck up. Date 2 more fucking donkeys if you have to, but it's okay.
Got married to one dude. You married your donkey. Too late. It's too late now, bro.
Anything but
Oink, oink, bro.
That's a pig.
I'm donkey. I'm donkey. Oink.
Oink oink is big. What the fuck, Chino?
it's a cucumber juice.
It's the cucumber juice, dude. I'm donkey.
Getting back to
Why are you
our
Scottish?
party tricks.
Because I'm Shrek, love. Oh, donkey's my swamp. Hey, Shrek, what's up, man? Get out of my swamp, boy. Hriya's research is so academic.
My research was damn cute.
She has tattoos. Her tattoo,
I know you have 5
mother
tattoos.
And father's name.
One,
At least back then,
2,
at some
3,
point.
4, 5, 6 tattoos.
Ah, okay.
Are you getting one soon?
I want to get one on my left rib. I have one on my right rib.
What do you want to get?
I want to write shameless on my left rib.
Gangster.
Wasn't that a song also?
Yeah.
That, my friend, is called homework.
But tell me this: if I have a tattoo design ready, if you need company, bro,
I do. Come.
I'm ready whenever. My
Okay.
design is ready.
What is your design?
A great hammer that I saw.
Oh.
So there's one more, and okay, let's ask her about the other one. Because these guys all cringed. So I want to get 2 tattoos together. Because when I said I want to get a big one together, because you know what the procedure is, man. So there's one which is a great hammerhead, and on this particular trip, we saw 9 different species of sharks. So the outline is the body of a hammerhead with all the other sharks inside. And the last one is I want to make Hriya kiss a tissue paper and get it imprinted over here. Do you think it's tacky as fuck?
Yeah.
It's extremely tacky. I'm gonna get it either ways. Because there's this thing I do before we start recording ever when I'm doing live television where I say something to myself and I just
The thought of it is cute.
Cute,
but
yeah.
the execution of it.
But that's the one place that no one can see it. What is your shameless vertical?
Yeah.
It's such a cool place to get tattooed.
Right?
It's
Because I don't
such a
want
cool
most people.
place.
Also, shameless as a word is very close to me because it was the first time I started making like socially relevant conversations and I didn't know I was making them because I was speaking against body shaming. And I did this song called Shameless, and the crux of that was that like you take the shame away. Like people can't shame you because you take it away.
And it
And
came
then you
out
become
as...
shameless. Yeah. So it's called Shameless. So I wanted to get it tattooed.
Can I ask you one last thing since you brought up body positivity, and this is an argument I had on a podcast not too long ago where it's a very sensitive topic in terms of
Medically?
again, a part of the conversation was where I had a podcast where we got fitness freaks. We got someone who's the president of the BOPO Foundation. I didn't know that existed.
What is a BOPO?
Body positivity. It's just, right, BOPO. And I remember going into that podcast. Let's sink in.
What's a bopo?
What's BOPO? No, but I had the same thing when I spoke to a girl.
It's new, it's different, right? Not everyone.
Why would you call it a BOPO, bro? That's terrible.
It also sounds roundish, so I don't want to sound like a... Exactly, bro. But I was so upset in that, and I didn't know any better as a podcaster then, like I have to be a sutradhar and not taking sides. I went into the point, into the fact of asking her that, buddy, listen, I can understand, right? You have XYZ body conditions, you're still going to the gym every day and showing up, good job, P. And there are other people who see that, just the content you're putting up saying it's okay to be however you are. And there's someone else on that episode with me who had pizza for lunch the other day, all right? And who am I to judge? But puts in no effort, but says, guys, I'm happy the way I am, right? And please, since you're probably a lot more educated than I am, how do you differentiate in such a... Because you can't say things that...
See, the place that I come from when I speak about body positivity is A, the minute you get in touch with your body for real, you'll understand if it needs help. Like, I understood that I needed help in the beginning of 2020 because I was killing it. Like, I'd just come back from shooting a fucking docu-series with Michelle Obama, bro. Like, I'd just flown down from the States. That was my last trip before the lockdown.
Yeah.
And I was killing it. I had done Khayali Pulao, which is a short film I've done on my channel.
Asha.
Yeah, as Asha.
Haryanvi, no, that was?
It was one of the first... I really appreciate your research, by the way. I love that you've put the effort in. And that was the first time I was acting. I had just finished Mismatched, my first Netflix show. I had done the Michelle Obama thing. I'd come back and I'd realized that I got nominated for a fucking Daytime Emmy. I didn't even know a Daytime Emmy was a thing at that time. It was huge. Like, I was killing it in life. Like, my scripts were going like that. Like, I was creative. But I was so messed up physically.
Right.
And I knew that because I couldn't climb a flight of stairs.
Without...
Yeah. Like, I could... Running to chhod hi do. I remember I was rehearsing I was doing something with YouTube where I play a superhero and I was just like so bad in those rehearsals. So I had to get in touch with my body to find out that there's something wrong and that it can be better.
Cut you out, but you physically appeared to be fit.
To me, yeah.
हाँ मतलब fit लग रहे थे, but you knew that your body needed, like it was calling out to you. Yeah, okay.
So for me, body positivity is when you are in touch with your body and you're listening to this vehicle who's going to take you through this whole journey of yours. Again, earlier this year, so I started working out and I was great at working out. I started working out with Kunal, it was doing great. I put on muscle and shit, it was great. Then I stopped working out because life got hectic and I couldn't find find the discipline, not the time. And I lost all that muscle. So I lost a lot of weight unhealthily. And everybody at that time, earlier this year, around March, was like, oh, you look great. This is the best you've looked. Oh my God, Prajakta, your body. But I knew that I'm not healthy because I wasn't productive, I wasn't creative, I wasn't happy in general, and not because I was dealing with something. It's just because I knew that I am not doing things to feel better. Also, when you do what I do for so long, I have found ways of kind of finding that balance. Otherwise, I'll lose my shit.
Right.
So for me, body positivity is when you get in touch. For me, it's also body positive when you get jobs done for your body, as long as you own up to it.
Right.
You've gotten a nose job, you've gotten lip fillers, you've gotten Botox. I get it. It's your body. As long as you take ownership for it, that's body positive for me. You cannot get lip fillers and jobs and then come out and say things like, accept yourself the way you are.
Correct.
That's not
correct.
positive for me. Again, my opinion.
Yeah.
It's not positive for me.
Right.
For me, it's when you and your body are one in tune, where you subscribe to what you use in general. So when it comes to medical situations, when it comes to like this is a conversation around obesity a lot.
Right.
But I'm like, okay, if you know that medically this is an issue, then you're just not in touch with your body to know better. But that conversation is so important because you really put in perspective that we've just been made to believe that there is only one shape for the human body, which is not true.
Yeah.
Right? Like body shapes and sizes and colors and everything is very
and
different.
especially when it comes to women, there is a...
Especially women.
Yeah, that's
Right?
not true.
Like I grew up thinking I was extremely lanky growing up, like very skinny. So I grew up thinking I'm not fit because the movies that I was watching or the magazine covers I was seeing did not look like me. You know, when I put on a lot of weight, also I felt like I don't fit in because that is not what I look like. So it took me a long time to get to a place where I am in touch with my body and I understand that what I look like has nothing to do with what I feel like. So as long as I feel healthy and my medical charts tell me that I'm healthy, I'm good.
But such a interesting thing is that alignment, it makes so much sense, right?
Because most times you're not in touch. No?
And that's so true. I think people know what you're talking about, but they don't understand the way you put it right now. Like even now, I didn't know how to put this, but the moment you said, it's as simple as even if you want to get fillers, get it. But as long as you're happy with you.
And you own up to it.
Exactly. Oh, buddy, I think this is definitely the reason we've been recording this
For 18 hours.
straight.
Shubham is just like,
Yeah.
Bas, battery वापस जा
I
रहा है.
think it just feels like we now are, I think, as old as Vishank has known you. I think we've gone to, we are up to date. But man, I genuinely, just to sum it up, want to say it's great. First of all, meeting people at this age for us and instantly falling in love with them is not something that happens generally.
That's true though.
And I cannot genuinely, I'm going to say this again, I'm not going to use the word favor because I don't want to fucking... Yeah, exactly. I'm going to fuck you up in some golf first in life, put you in your place. But whenever this happens in life, when
Chinu, I'm just saying, you know, when it does happen, I'm going to vlog it.
you should.
And then people are going to come back to this
And that'll be the
interview.
second video to take down because I'm like, oh my God, I got embarrassed.
And then people are going to come back to this podcast.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, Chinu, what were you saying?
Saying that you were so true. Dude, oh my God, I can't.
Delusional.
I mean, the lady power.
Can I get the popcorn? Because now I'm enjoying this show a lot.
But let me finish praising you.
saying,
I'm going to praise you still and say, man, I think
You
we
will
both-
when I play golf also. I'm just saying.
Oh.
I really appreciate the fact that you got me to your show and you fed me great cucumber juice.
Cucumber juice,
And
man.
you guys know I love you both.
I love you.
And you call me for every episode I'll be here. But I'm just saying, I'm just saying, shut the fuck up.
Thank you. I saw what you did there. You leveled the bed up with roses and then you stabbed me through the heart. I see you, I took the knife out.
I stabbed you with a golf club.
Oh, my 9-iron. A 9-iron. You don't even know what that is, bruh.
I don't need to.
You don't.
She needs to know what a medal looks like because she's taking it home.
I don't need to know your fancy words.
Before I put this shit back, okay, I'm going to put this down and say Om once and say, buddy, we still love you.
Still means what?
In spite of the fact that you're delusional about
We'll see about
beating me.
that.
It's going to happen for sure, eventually.
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Confidence is great, bro. And let me just say, sitting here for the last...
You know what's not great though?
Yeah,
Overconfidence.
Yeah. So just, hence proved, right? Is no one on my fucking side in the studio? You piece of shit! Oh fuck, maybe I have a problem.
No, I'm just saying.
Maybe it's me.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Who's gonna whoop your ass, bro?
I got a pretty big one.
And the buoyancy is gonna take you right up.
You should see me doing the frog.
Is you yoga sometime?
No, in the pool.
In the pool. Oh, okay. We put that into test also. But listen, let me praise you now, and just say genuinely, keep shining, buddy, and keep doing what you do because genuinely, just opening your social media handles and just seeing what you do on a daily basis even if it can make me, someone like me, smile for 30 seconds a day, it's a day well spent. So I think genuinely, and I think you don't realize because you're doing it so often, or maybe you do.
Here's what I want to say.
Okay.
Like I said to you on the call yesterday, I don't know if you were listening. I really appreciated when people are like unapologetic about being themselves, because that's a superpower. And I don't mean this in a cliche sort of way of saying things. I really appreciate that y'all are doing this podcast and you don't mind putting yourself out there, especially for you, because you are all the way there. And I know that you're extremely unhinged and I love that about you. But for you, I think just putting yourself out there, it could be the cucumber juice talking, but I'm just saying that I appreciate this. And I'm so happy that I spent today with you.
Thank you so much.
I really am.
Keep encouraging, keep shining, because you're amazing at it.
Guys.
And on that note, thank you for calling for an extra large portion of
Kukki and Cream!